Tsume desu. And we're gonna be doing some more raiding today. Well, for the first time on stream. It's week 2. I did do last week. So we'll be doing week 2. We're gonna work our way through the raid, and I think I'm getting a ring, a necklace, and boots, I think is how it works out, because I get 1 jewelry per thing, and I need a ring to fix my set. So, first of all, let's get into the proper class, because we're not doing this as Gunbreaker, that I've been leveling recently. We're gonna be doing this as Black Mage. You know, my main. So, there we go. In the proper outfit. And, yeah, we'll just start with first circle, because we might as well. And we're just gonna keep doing this on repeat until I get the items I need, and then we'll move on to the next one. Now, I've only done this for the first week, so I might be a little out of practice, because I haven't gone back since. But, shouldn't be too hard. And now we simply wait for some people. Less than 5-minute wait time is pretty good, though, for DPS, so that's good. Helps that you need 4 of them to do a raid. And yeah, I did set up a macro to do the whole class change with the a particular character's signature snap as the transition. If you're far enough along for the raids to not be spoilers, you know what's going on. And if you're not, well, I don't want to spoil the best character. Well, one of the best characters. I love the music here at night. It's so good. I wonder if it snows here all the time, or if it's just because it's end of the year time. Like, we just far enough north that it always snows here? It's funny that I'll sit here and speculate about the geographical positioning and weather patterns of a fictional city in some far-off land, trying to figure out how the climate might be put together for this particular part of the world for a video game. That's just how good the story is in this game, that you want to be invested in that kind of stuff. Well, while we wait, I think my retainers actually need to be sent back out. Let me check. I don't remember if I did that today or not. Oh, nope, I haven't. Come here, girls. Have fun. Off you go again. Have fun out there. Bring me back goodies. One day you will be high enough level that I will get you equipped properly. I'm just glad you guys broke 50 and I can give you proper armor sets. I don't even want this shit. Just give me the gil. Thanks. Don't even care. They don't bring me anything interesting. That's not what they're out there for. They're there to level. I need them at higher levels so they can go on better missions to get me some better toys. There's some really cool things in the retainer missions, but I need them to level up to get to some of the ones that I'm looking for, so level up they do. They get about a level every 1 to 2 days, so they'll get there. They're already in the 50s. I need to get them to 90 to be done leveling them. Then I have to equip them properly. That's a chore. On the upside, they wear Black Mage outfits, because they are both Black Mage, so it's real easy to gear them. I just give them my old gear and send them on their way. I went and bought them both full level 50 Tombstone armor when they hit 50. I'll need to get them level 60 gear put together at some point. I'll get them a whole Tombstone set of that each. I think at level 60 I can also get the weapon, so I might want to do some of that shopping soonish, like when they hit like 55, so I can get enough Tombstones to buy 2 entire sets of equipment for them, including jewelry. I'd like to fully deck them out at 60. Right now they're kind of like partially put together. So we'll just hang out on our bench, watching the stars, listening to chill music. We're just waiting on tanks now, so if anybody out there happens to have already figured out what servers group I'm on and is a tank, please queue up. Only item yeah, so that's kind of what it is. It's all about item level, but still they're Black Mages, so they have to. It has to be gear that a Black Mage could wear, and then yeah, it's just item level. So I just basically I've been doing what I do when I level a class is I worry about the milestones every 10 levels once you hit 50, and I just buy that gear. So now that they're both over 50, they can take the same mentality I've had with my personal class leveling of welcome to the milestone, here's an entire set of gear, good job. And while you're leveling up the 10 levels in between, you're basically buying the you're spending your tombstones you acquire to buy the next milestone's gear. Yeah, day 1 crafting looks like it's gonna be fun. I'm so glad I'm not I'm not super into the crafting. Like, you see I've got the crafting button set up, but like, look at their star numbers. Like, aside from fishing that I've actively done on a regular, because that's kind of self-sufficient and self-contained, I don't do these. I'm still not done with the Realm Reborn content with that. Like, they're so low level compared to, you know, where I'm at with combat classes, where I've got 3 of them at level 90 now, 1 of each flavor of major roles, and then an assorted grouping of all of these I've played before. If it's over here, I've played them. Bard's kind of the weird exception, in that I played it far enough to unlock Bard itself and the performance option, and then I kind of stopped leveling it, and all I ever do is play music with the thing. Now look, I have a nice, comfy 3 million gil. I'm happy with my money. I can afford everything that I need without thinking about it. I have my apartment, and I mostly sit on this bench now. So what do I don't need a house. Not that I'd ever get one on this server. God, those things are always sold out. But they opened up the new housing market. Every time they open up more housing here, it's sold out within the first minutes. It's ridiculous. Like, there's just not enough. And at this point, we're supposed to be getting a magical island, so I don't really need it. Because apparently I'm supposed to be getting a nice island that I can decorate and have stuff on. I'm hoping that it lets you, like, grow stuff, and it generates ores of your choosing and stuff like that, so I can, like, do I can do crafting and gathering stuff out there, and I don't have to go all over the stupid planet trying to scavenge up materials, because it is a little much sometimes when I do try to do crafting and gathering. My chocobo is just full of random crap from all my adventures and things I gather. I try to keep my crafting and gathering pretty balanced. Like, okay, I'm working on this crafting thing. I'd like to, I'd like to level up, I don't know, carpentry. And I'll go and I'll figure out what I need to make in carpentry for a while, and I'll go gather that exact materials, and then I'll work from there. And when they start interacting, like stuff like that, like I tend to keep it very focused just to keep the inventory down. But like fishing alone has filled like half my chocobo, just from fishing for all the different baits that I need. Thankfully, I've gotten rid of a lot of that problem because I just level fishing by doing the deep sea stuff when it's up, because that's much easier. I have to worry a lot less about all of that nonsense if I just do it with deep sea. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that, the Island Sanctuary in March, because everybody's getting that, and hopefully I can fully decorate that like a house, and I can just build shit out there, because then I don't need housing anymore. Especially if I can bring my friends to my island. Like, I don't need to worry about getting a house anymore. I can put whatever house plot I want out there with all the stuff. All I need to do is get the guild together to buy the stuff, or make it, I guess. Not that I have any idea what it would take to make all the components of a house. I always assumed you had to buy that stuff, but I couldn't figure out where you buy it other than the market, so I assume people can make it. Not that I really know anything about that whole process, because, well, I'm broke compared to a lot of these people. I don't know how these guys make as much money as they do. Some of the places I've seen are just ridiculous. Like, how do you have enough money for all of that stuff? Or conversely, how do you have enough time to level all of these crafting things high enough and then go make those things so you can put them in your house? I don't understand. Maybe I should have queued for all of these things simultaneously. This is a long wait time. Yeah, I know the leave system is pretty good for that. The problem is the gathering to go with it. Like, I just don't have the bag space. Like, I tend to keep my bags pretty empty. That's kind of like one of my things. I always try to keep my bags as empty as possible because I don't know, hey, there we go, what I'm going to be working on when. And I like having open bag space too. I'm going to go start doing stuff, or I want to rearrange a whole lot of things. I feel like fishing today. I like being able to just pull all my bait over and go fishing and not have to worry about, well, where do I put all the stuff that I'm carrying? Like, when I go do something, I like not having to, like, the bags I have on me, I like keeping relatively empty, just so I have more room to do stuff. Oh boy, here we go. Do I have any, like, actual good food for spell speed? I think my bubble chocolate might be my best. I got some dried plums. I'll eat those. Alright. Now here's hoping it drops something good. Alright, that sage is very flashy. Somebody's in the cutscene. It's somebody's first time! Oh boy, I haven't played Black Mage in a few days now. And unlike the trials, I haven't beaten my head against the same one over and over until I won. I still do need to go do the other trial at some point. I'm kind of hoping week 2 will give people enough gear that me being terrible is made up for. Alright, I guess we're going. Buttons, because it's been a few days. Oh well, that was on me. Everybody's over here, I don't know why. Oh shit. Oh, come on. Nothing too fancy. Sunk into despair. Okay, then we're back in the fire. Close the crazy rings that we're dealing with. have all this movement, I'm just standing there like an idiot. Oh, well, I'm dead. Well, I shouldn't have taken that vulnerability, but the rest of that, what do you want me to do? I was with everybody. Distracted by my rotation from trying to hit all the buttons and miss the thing. Stand on red, guys. There you go. Alright, now stand on red again because it's a thing. Woo! That was close. God, I just got, like, targeted. Like, damn. Tell me did it right. Hey, we win! Alright, healers, good job for keeping us all standing. What do we got? I would like a... I need one of these, right? One ring can be traded for an accessory, yes. So, need and need. I get 2 shots at this. Oh, that was some shitty rolls. Come on, people, don't be looking for rings. Hey, perfect! We got our ring. Fantastic. Okay, so that's a ring. In fact, we're gonna go get it right now because I need it. So we're gonna go straight to Razathan, and we're gonna go get us our ring. That means I need I need another ring from the next one, and then we'll come shopping, and then I can get one of the smaller body pieces for the week from the rest of it. It's your sundry, your totem and sundry. Is it you? Pandemonium exchange. Here we go. Magic. I want a Limbo Ring of Casting. There we go. Alright. Gear has been fixed. That patch is a hole, because I totally didn't accidentally lose my green ring. Because it was green, and I forgot that I was supposed to be wearing a green ring. I did the same thing to my healer, but it's fine. Just get the new ones. It's not that it's hard, like it's hard to get the Pandemonium rings. All right. Second circle. You know what? We're gonna queue for all of this and just see what I get into. We're just gonna take them off as I finish them. I wish there was a bench here for me to chill on. Well, we got some time to kill. Let's go back to Charlian. We're gonna hit we just repaired. You know, there is one jumping puzzle I never did finish. As much as I like being here. I don't know of a jumping puzzle in this city. So if somebody knows about one, please let me know. I'd love to go climb one here. But there's one that I never did finish near my house. Why don't we go do that one when we got time to kill? I'll go do a jumping puzzle. Because we're just kind of sitting around waiting. Wow, this car feels so fast here. Alright. Over here somewhere is the way up. Can I go the long way? Nah, here it is. Alright. Let's carefully climb up here. Too much. Ah. Ooh, that was close. Nope. That's the one that gets me almost every time. I get that's as far as I've gotten. I just can't ever get that one. And then I usually get distracted doing something else. why I've never finished this one. Oh, we made it! Alright, now where? There we go. Nope. And we're back down here. Damn it. So close. Almost made it. These corner ones that get me most of the time. Because they're just at a weird angle. Oh, way too much. Come on. Oh. Just too much distance on these. Barely got that one. Oh, come on! Too much. Way too much. Wow. Just completely clearing it. Come on. What is happening right now? Either, like, I'm just not able to get the right jump distance. Oh, come on. Ah! Oh, there we go. I guess we're doing third. This is one I like the least. So let's hope we one-shot it and get loot, because I really don't like this one. I find it very hard to see where the things are in this one. Because this floor color is very similar color to the actual attacks. It's neat seeing the original Phoenix, though. I didn't see anything to avoid. I do not like this fight for that. Okay, again, didn't see that I was still in one, but sure. Yeah, I know there is an indicator. The problem is the color they've chosen for the floor in this particular arena. My eyes can't see the indicators well. It blends into the floor too well. So I struggle here a lot. I just don't see whatever the hell I'm supposed to see. I was right. trust the party. They know what they're doing. I certainly don't. Oh, there's the thing. Okay. Well, I thought I had kept up, but I guess not. God damn. Running away ones I'm really bad at. Alright. Alright. Saw that too late. Oh, no, we have the same idea. Pick a side, damn it! I appreciate you trying to help me out, but it's just... Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. I'm fucked. Oh, I picked the wrong direction. I should have gone left. It spawned right on me. I got just annihilated. Oh fuck. Couldn't see that coming. Cut it one short. We'll do that, but it's better than losing all of it. sacrifice one to keep the rotation going as best I can. For fuck's sake! Kill it, just kill it. Hey, we did it! Ah. Alright, flare combination for the healer, for keeping us alive. Need and need, please. Oh, that's an 85, that's a good roll. We might get our necklace. Yep, there we go. Alright, we got our necklace. Let's go get it. Freaking pet's got in my way. It's not a difficult fight by any stretch. It's literally just the fact that my physical eyes have a hard time seeing the attacks. So I have a hard time reading what I'm supposed to be doing because I can't see it sometimes. Especially if I'm in the fire phase and he's doing fire shit at the same time, I just won't see the orange circles because they blend into the floor for me. It's awful. I do not like that fight simply because of the color palette of the floor. That is the only reason I don't like it. Had they gone with like a different color of the floor, I'd probably find it boring as well. But because I have trouble seeing it, it's stressful and annoying. And I'm bad enough already, I don't need the color palette messing with me too. I'm already terrible. I think the necklace had, you had 85. Yeah, you've got, earrings have no spell speed. Yeah. The necklace is the only one with spell speed on it, so that's the one I want. Thank you! Let's go. 574. Why I've looked at my metrics, and I am a floor mage way too often. I floor mage too often, I parse like garbage in the overall for black mage. I'm well below where I should be, especially considering how much I've played black mage. I should be parsing a lot better and doing a lot better overall. Like, I shouldn't have died in that fight, but, you know. Especially with some of the other stuff I've actually gotten through without deaths. I will say, I find tanking to be significantly easier to keep up with everything that's going on than being a DPS. Being a DPS, I have, especially as a black mage, I have so much happening that I have to keep track of. Between my rotation, where am I standing, where am I going to stand in the next few minutes so I can continue my rotation, how much time is left on Ino-chan, do I shorten my rotation by a spell or two in order to maintain the buff tick, or do I just dump into transpose to keep it ticking while dodging the mechanics? I played Gunbreaker and I don't get hit by anything. I'm dodging all the mechanics. I've got, like, being a tank is so much easier. There's so much less to worry about. The tank busters are pretty obvious, especially now that they do the giant red "you're about to get fucked" thing. Some of the older content bosses are a little harder because you have to know what the name of the attack is. So those I'm glad I know them. Oh fuck. But like, if you don't know the attack name, then yeah, I can see those being difficult as a tank. You don't know you're supposed to use that. But you get hit by it once, and if you've been paying attention, you see, oh, Well, that hurt a lot. I should probably use my mitigation when that comes up. Like, it's pretty forgiving, especially if your healer's on point. Like, oh, well, I probably should have used that on that one. Alright, well, next time. And then the next time you use it, and, you know, your healer doesn't have to work as hard. Being a healer is stressful, because I'm trying to keep an eye on the tank while DPSing. And then, you know, the inevitable party-wide damage hits, and I gotta make sure that's dealt with. And I gotta not stand in shit. I would... Yeah, I know, you silly Dark Knights. Your Blackest Night nonsense. Look, I like my Nebula and Camouflage. They're really good. But when you don't know you're supposed to use it, it's like, oh, whoops. Even the most boss fights, you can make it through... Oh, I was stuck on there. You can make it through with, like, just one of your buttons being dedicated to Tank Buster. Maybe having a second one in reserve. So you keep your primary one for Tank Buster, and then you keep a Rampart around in case for some crazy reason you need two. But 9 times out of 10, your primary mitigation is enough to deal with that, and then you can use the other ones in other things. Like, I like using Reprisal when I know when there's a cast bar for a raid-wide damage. I'll just throw out Reprisal real fast and reduce that by 10% for everybody. Yeah, I will say the Dark Knights are my least favorite to heal. Just... I'd much rather heal the other ones, because they do a lot better job of healing themselves along the way. Like, Warrior just doesn't take damage. Gunbreaker heals himself randomly, including a regen he can throw on himself if he really gets hit. And then you've got Dark Knight, who's just, haha, look at my Dark Knight. I'm the edgiest of tanks. Like, cool, can you stop getting hurt, please? I would like the DPS. The big numbers are supposed to come from you, not onto you. Please stop. Edgy boys just like to get hurt, I guess. That being said, Reaper's pretty good at off-tanking in an emergency. I may have had a tank miss his tank buster while vulnerable because he didn't dodge mechanic. He didn't live very long. he kind of died abruptly from full health. And Reaper did a pretty good job tanking for the short period of time I needed to get revived back, because I had just picked up the Black Mage, who, well, became a floor mage, as is our standard operating procedures. The only people who die more in content than a Black Mage is a Dragoon. For very different reasons as well. Dragoon died because he pressed the wrong jump button and now is off the map. Black Mage died because I can finish this spell, right? He could not finish that spell. This jumping puzzle doesn't like me. Wait, am I not queued? What happened? Oh, somebody should have said something. I'm just sitting here jumping, wondering why I'm not in yet. Damn it. Got all these people in here, live, not telling me I forgot to hit the Q button. Probably put some materia in these. I think it's just spell speed. That's what I want. How many... I got things. Well, I'm at the bottom of this stupid thing. Let's jump over to Charlene real fast. Favorites. These slackers in my live chat not helping me out. Let me know I'm doing dumb things. Okay, I don't have any material on me yet. I'm out. Alright. Mr. Material Melder. Can I put spell speed in both of these without it breaking? Equipped. Spell speed. What is it? It's 32 in this one, right? Hey lady, how much is on the spell speed ones? The big ones? 36. And I have how much? 85s on both? Can I fit 36 into that? Calculator. Oh, that's perfect! That is 121 perfectly! Hey lady, I need 2 of them good ones. That's one thing I love about being Black Mage. What materia do you meld as Black Mage? Spell speed. There is only one materia for Black Mage, and that is Quick Tongue. That's all we care about, is Quick Tongue. Quick Tongue until you don't have room. Quick Tongue in every spot unless you can't fit it. We're all about that spell speed. Gotta go fast. 400 spell speed now. That's ridiculous. Or that's skill speed. Sorry. I'm reading the wrong damn thing. 1565. 1565. That is a ludicrous amount of spell speed. We go fast. Where are the training dummies in this expansion? They're like some random Razathan's place, aren't they? Yeah, we're repaired. Back to the house. I think we'll get boots today. I should just go to Razathan and find out what gear has the best stuff on it. I don't know why. We got time to kill. Let's just go look. I wish I could save another starred place, but I utilize the ones I have too much. Although I could probably take Limsa and Ildal off there. I never use them. Gridania is the only one I ever teleport to anymore. Well, as a Black Mage anyways. The other classes might need it when I'm leveling stuff up. Which is kind of why they're still saved, for getting back there when it's like, I want to do this thing now. Okay, what's Boots got on it? Casting. No spell speed on that. Okay. Pants, we're not getting pants today. We don't have enough stuff. We can get gloves. No spell speed on those. Hat. Spell speed on the hat. Okay. So we could get 64 spell speed or 154. What are we wearing hat-wise? There's no spell speed on our hat. So I have 60... I have, no. 42. We have 42. Oh, I don't keep thinking it's 32. Was that last expansion? Was it 32 in the big ones for the last expansion, and that's why I keep thinking that? I don't know. I keep thinking it's 32 for some reason. So I don't have spell speed right now. I would get spell speed if I got the hat. The gloves have spell speed. The shoes have... Yeah, I want the hat. So we're going for hat now. This is literally how we choose items as Black Mage. What has spell speed? Those are your priorities. Then we just start socketing other stuff. Like, eventually I'm going to be in the whole thing. by week 6, I will be in everything. And then week 7, I get my weapon, and I start equipping the healer. So we want hats now. That's all we care about are hats. I'm sure there's somewhere to chill here so I can listen to the music. I guess we can go to the bar. Yeah, literally the only class that likes skill or spell speed. Like, everybody else wants crit. Except Black Mage, who wants to go fast. Why are you facing that way? Face this way. Face the damn table. There we go. We'll chill to this music for now. It is weird being the spell speed class, but it does mean that my materia is super cheap on the market. So when I run out of these to spend on them, which I have 24 of these, I gotta find what... I gotta go buy more of the crit ones and sell them, the smaller ones. Because everybody else wants crit. Literally everybody wants crit. Healers want crit, tanks want crit, every other DPS wants crit. As much as they can fit, because it just scales so good for them. And then there's Black Mage who goes, I just want to go fast. So I get real cheap materia. Oh boy, right, this one. I do mostly remember this one. Eat my dried plums, refresh my buff, make sure I got enough. Oh boy. So here's a question for somebody who's a little better at the lore than me. I know we fight Phoenix in this early set. Are the rest of these important? Like, are the rest of these, like, the 12? Is that, like, the thing I'm supposed to be getting here? Because, honestly, I don't know what all the 12 are. I know Phoenix, and that's about it. I know Phoenix is important. That's the only one I know out of all these ones I see. The rest of them, eh. Yeah, I still need to do, Zodiarc's 1. I still need to get my stuff out of Zodiarc. I've yet to clear him on Extreme. And I don't even want the stuff, I just want to clear him. Like, it's literally just I want to clear him to say I've done it while it was still content. Like, still active content. I hit the wrong button like an idiot. Well, that's gonna mess some things up. I don't know what I was thinking there, but I hit the wrong button. I'm an idiot. Fine, though. Christ. Give me the damn thing. It's faster than casting at this point. Nice. Another one. Clear those out. Spell, am I? Nope. That's fine. Annoying, but it's fine. This is one of those fights that's really difficult as a Black Mage because of the amount of movement needed. Water level again. Oh, please, I'm trying to stand here and not be hurt. Oh, I fucked up. I didn't see one. Oh, that was my bad. Didn't see one of those. I thought I was safe going over to that side. In front. Nailed it. We're going over here, there's probably a reason. There's that again, damn it. Just reset. Save for the reset. Well, I avoided one and like an idiot got hit by the other. I thought that would hurt. Terrible, terrible plays. Damn it, couldn't finish it by accident. Alright, finish that spell, but I guess not. Early on the slide cast. The tank, the off tank, thank you for coming to me. That was amazing. That helped a lot, considering I'm a black mage and you have movement check and I don't. Move. Thank you. Please die. I want my loot. Please die, thank you. Ah! Which one was that? That moved to me. You get the thingy. Yeah, you. You get the thing for coming to me. That was amazing. Thank you. Need on... No. Shit. Need on the hat. We wanted a hat. I'm glad I got a 1 on those boots, because I'm an idiot and rolled. Switch that to path. All I care about are hats. That was still bad. I kept getting hit by dumb shit. Hey, I got a hat. All right, cool. That means all we need is the last one. We're just on to the last circle, and we need a hat from it. Oh, I got a commendation for that? Okay. Don't know what I did, but I'll take it. I must have done something somebody liked. Don't ask me what. I'm a fucking black mage. I stand in my spot and I cast spells. What do you want from me? I certainly didn't do anything special. I just did black mage things. Stood there, cast spells, made explosions. Alright, now let's get that last hat so we can finish off the raid for the week. Why are there no people doing fourth? Fourth is the important one. Fourth is the one you need. It's got the weapon. Get in here, people. Let's go. Let's do this thing. Granted, if you get stuck farming this one, it sucks, but... so far, we've gotten everything we needed. And fourth is really cool, so we got that going for us. The music here is so nice. Come on. Give me my hat. Let's go. We might actually be here a minute. Yeah, I don't dislike it as Black Mage. It's a little weird that a high movement one is actually good, but it's because it's so patterned. Because it's so consistent. Being a Black Mage there isn't as bad as, like, say, the Titan fight in Shadowbringers. Titan fight in Shadowbringers was awful. Because you never knew where the hell he was gonna go. You couldn't stop moving. You couldn't ever get your damn rotation through. You were just happy you got a couple of Fire 4s out at any given point, and you went back to Ice because you had to move again. You compare that to something like the Water Dragon in Shadowbringers, where you knew he was going to take out the outsides first. You knew where the knockbacks were going. They always took the knockback to the boss. Everybody got pushed backwards. So you just got to the center. You timed your spells so that you you finished the cast, you got pushed, you continued casting. It was beautiful. Like, everything was patterned. He was going to be outside destroyed first, then inside. He was going to go... You get near the front, so you could go left or right, because that's the only real random bit he was going to do on you, is which side he went to first. And you would just go to that side. And then you get... So, when they're very patterned, high movement fights aren't bad. When they're patterned. Because you can learn where to be, you can learn where to set up ley lines, you know what part of the fight to use, your triple cast and swift cast connections, and, like, that whole... I literally weave... As soon as I get 2 triple cast back up, when I have my second charge, and I've got, like, when I've got triple cast, swift cast, and mana font back off cooldown, so every 120 seconds, I get those up. I look for an opportunity where there's a lot of movement, and I'm going into fire phase. When I'm going into fire and I know there's gonna be movement involved, I immediately hit triple cast and do basically the opener again. And I weave all that stuff together, because I can just move while all that's happening and still keep uptime. It's beautiful. I love when I can anticipate those kinds of things. And a lot of fights don't give me that. They just kind of, I'm doing this now, and you just have to react. What is it? Is it second circle is the one with the... No, that's first circle. First circle is very good. Even like the fiery, the ring section where you have to stand on the colors. Very easy to just... You drop your ley lines, smack dab in the middle of 4 of them, and you're good. Like, you have all of that range to move around. And all you gotta do is move a little bit. And with the ley lines, it makes things so much faster. So you can slide cast easier and all that fun stuff. You don't even need the quick cast chain. But if you need to move a lot, you still have the triple cast, swift cast, interweaving chain. And I like that amplifier's a thing. I just wish it was more useful more often. I don't find myself needing another charge of Polygon very often. As powerful as Xenoglossy is at 660, it's so hard to weave in without messing up everything else I'm doing. Because it's such a long setup. It's also got a 120-second recast. I probably should use it more often. Alright, I gotta get in the habit of looking at my polygon count going into the burn phase of my quick casting. And if I have one, to just use the Xenoglossy immediately before doing that, and then just use the amplifier as a weave in between just to get it back. It just gives me that extra one, because I can keep it on the same kind of rotation as yeah, I've seen that. So I had to adjust because I may revise this because I was a little under geared. So I'm only at 574. In fact, we should go repair while I'm thinking about it. I'm at 574. I'm a little, and I'm not in best in slot. So because I'm not in best in slot, I'm missing a few, because I went for the shirt on week 1, so that messed me up. I haven't done Zodiark for all of the jewelry, so I'm missing that stuff. So my spell speed and stats are a little bit off where what they're measuring for the proper rotation. So I can't quite do what the rotation wants. In a lot of cases. Like, the opener, for example, if you notice, I always open with Thunder 3, and then go over to Fire 3 to open up. But if you actually look at the rotation for optimal damage, you're supposed to actually invert that. You should be timing your Fire 3 for the pull, then immediately going into precast Sharp, precast to time with the pull, Fire 3, then Thunder 3, and then the rest of the stuff that I do. But I physically can't, I don't have enough time at that particular, with my spell speed, to act, even with the rest of it, the GCD is too long. I can't hit despair in time, and I drop Xeno every time. I drop Ino-chan every time. So I modified it and flipped those two. I'm out of drink. Hey, thanks for stopping by. Happy New Year. We'll be causing explosions later. Well, I'm causing explosions now, but we'll be making different explosions later. What is this wait time? What is happening? This is the one with the weapon in it. Why is nobody doing this? Like, a lot of my stuff, I've made tweaks. Yeah, I know, you want to do it for the damage boost, but it's literally, I've had to invert them for timing. I don't have enough time from the Fire 3, well, at least I didn't when I was testing this. Before, I've gotten more gear since then, so it might be better. I didn't have enough time from the Fire 3 with all the adjustments to get to despair before I'd lose Ino-chan. So that was kind of my problem, is I literally just couldn't pull off that last spell in time. So I inverted them. Yeah, I lose some optimal DPS, but honestly, I will sacrifice a little bit of DPS in that particular flip over all the DPS I lose from literally having to go through all of those spells to then immediately have to go to ice. Like, losing the despair double drop, the despair, going fire 4 times, despair, fire 4, despair, losing that last 3 spells is a massive loss over, you know, Thunder 3 ticking for a little bit of extra damage. Where are the training dummies? They're somewhere in this area, aren't they? Let's see if we've gotten faster. Is it Palika Stand? Had the training dummies, I think? Did you guys have training dummies, or do you just have the trial? I don't want to do the trial for obvious reasons. It'd take me out of the queue, but... No, I don't... Which of these towns has the training dummies for this expansion? Is it here? Where is it? Am I blind, or... Base Omicron. Oh, it's up in space. Others? Yeah, I just want something I can hit. Because I don't want to lose the queue for the actual raid. When a 25-minute average wait time, we ain't dropping that. At some point, I need to come up here and do all these flight quests so I can fly again. I've started cleaning up the flight stuff throughout the world that I never got around to. Over the years. Training dummy, here we go. There's literally an Aether Current right there I didn't get yet. You can tell my priorities when I was coming through here on my 12.5-hour finale stream. Good lord. It became very much, screw it, let's just move on. Alright, we're gonna try the actual rotation opener. That should have been faster, but it's fine. I don't care. We're not here for perfect. We're here for proof of concept. Okay, we're fast enough now. That's good to know. I can use the proper rotation again. That's a little bit of a DPS buff. We have ley lines, so that's safe to keep that combo. That'll give me enough spell speed. I can get back around to Paradox. Timing was slightly off. We're clipping a little bit there. See, I don't understand why you would run ley lines first. Because it would, if you do ley lines that early, you lose out on more of the cast time buff. And I need it more for the cast time than I do the GCD. Like, I'm able to make it, so why do I don't need it for GCD, I need it for cast time. Yeah, I know, it does drop my GCD. Did I just 4 Fire 4s consecutively without any buffs? Did that just happen? Alright, we're trying that again on purpose. Hold on. Did that just occur? And I didn't even realize it? Did I just mess up and accidentally go fast enough? 1, 2, 3, 4. I can 4 Fire 4 without buffs. Holy shit. I'm fine. I'm fast enough to 4 Fire 4s. I've broken my personal threshold marker. We're fast enough to use 4 and safely rotate. I'm so ridiculously fast now. That's what I missed. I'm like, why don't I have mana? Fine, it doesn't matter. You have 15 seconds. Yeah, the 3 is still the safe measurement. Obviously, like, going for 3 is safer. Because then you have that buffer room to move. The advantage, though, if I can keep my feet planted long enough to do a 4 Fire 4, that buys me a significant amount of buffer time for the long-ass spell that is freaking Despair. Despair is a long cast time. Alright, see, yeah, I don't understand why they do ley lines so early. Honestly, I'd weave it even later if I could get away with it, but I don't have a weave window late enough. Because literally all that comes down to is I just don't have a late enough weave window to put that later for cast time. Yeah, I know it does do GCD as well, but honestly, with everything instant cast, GCD doesn't matter as much to me. Yeah. And yeah, I did eat food, so I have 8% extra spell speed, because I do make I'm running a little low on the ones I make for myself, the bubble chocolates. Those are the ones I personally eat, that I make, but I have some dried plums that do the same thing, so I'm just eating those right now. And I still have the buff on. I get a fifth one in? Nah, I won't have enough time for a 5. Look, it's what I can make. That food is what I can make, so that's what I eat. If I could make better food, I would eat better food, but that's what I can make, and I'm cheap. I do wonder if it would be smarter to hold those free fire 3s for the returning to fire phase. But I do like using them to refresh because it does open up a movement window before despair, and I like that movement window. I like having that extra freedom of, I just refresh my buff, I have a full 15 seconds to move now. And I mean, if somebody wants to come over here and give me some better food, but I ain't spending the kind of money they're charging for food buffs. They want way too much money for everything rating involved on this server right now, and that ain't happening. I do this stuff for fun, not for, like, any real thing. I like the accomplishment of getting some of the stuff done while it's still current content, like the extremes. Like, saying I got my weapon from extreme, while the extremes were still relevant. That's a bragging rights thing for me. I like that. But I'm not gonna go out of my way and spend a ridiculous amount of money on food for raids when the food I have is enough. Q pop, let's go. Yeah, in a savage fight, I'd actually pay attention and maybe get real food. But let's be honest, I'm probably not getting into a savage ever while it's current content, just because I don't, until they add the cross data center stuff, I don't have people to play this game with to do a savage. So I'll be fine with what I'm doing. I'll be happy with completing extremes while they're current content and other such things. Savage is out of my league, unfortunately. This guy's on roulette and he went from Zodiac to this fight. He's having a morning. I'm used to doing the other one now. I messed up, but it's fine. We got time. Push one, isn't it? Aha, right! I got stuck here last week. I had to do this a lot, so I might actually remember this one pretty okay. Thank you, whatever that spell is that pulls me to people. The best thing in the game for me sometimes of I'm in a bad spot, and now I'm safe. God, I love having that as an option when it comes up. Get really shafted on the thunder charges, though. I gotta do too much running in this phase. Just as fair. That's annoying. We all got hit with that one. In hindsight, I should have saved the Man Award. Shit. Saw it too late. Nice. Alright, we're back. It's a little sucky we had to use that, but get us all back in the fight. Of course. Somebody get this ball off of me. I took one for the tanks. probably a corner one if they're all running. Nailed it. What did I do wrong? I stand in the one that's not gonna sword it. For this one, it's more of I don't know who's safe to pull to, because there's a lot of death in this group, so it's one of those. I don't know who's a good safe pull to, because we're dying a lot. This is where having like a steady group would be nice, where you know, this person's always good to go to. Oh, that killed me. Well, look, I saved the tank. That's more important than me being alive. Tanks are more important to me. I didn't even realize those did damage. I'm just so used to... I'm in here as a black mage. I don't pay attention to the health bar, if I'm honest. What health bar? All that matters is my mana bar. Health bar, that's the healer's problem. Oh, we win. Yay! Healer that rezzed everybody. You get a token for keeping us all standing through that bullshit. What did I say I wanted? I wanted hats? There's no hat here. There's no hat here. Can this drop hats? This can drop everything, right? Can somebody confirm? Can this drop hats? I'm gonna pass on everything and go around again with the anticipation that I can get a hat from this if I go around again. And if not, and I get crap again the second time, we'll just take something. Oh, you can't get a hat from this? Well, I guess I'll take gloves then. I don't know, something. Get a repair guy around here. Mender of some description. Merchant Mender, here we go. Well, I wish I had known that. I would have gotten a hat earlier in the thing. So no hats in there. Okay, well that's annoying. Well, can I get hats from everything else? Is there something that drops from 4 that doesn't drop in one of the other ones, is the better question. Aside from, you know, pants. We're not worried about pants. We'll get pants next week. Because I have to do all 4 for pants next week. I was looking forward to another piece of gear, but I guess I did it in the wrong order and should have gotten hat elsewhere. Boots? Okay, so I'll get boots from the end. Okay. And then next week I'll just get hat and boots and then gloves from the other 2. Boots doesn't drop in 3. So in 3 I need to get a hat next week. And I'll get boots from 4 this week. I'll get boots from 4 next week. And then I can get gloves from 2 and 1, correct? Like, I'll be able to get gloves in the other one. Or, yeah, gloves in 2 and 1. And that'll work out. I'll end up getting 3 pieces next week. Where was I going? Oh yeah, I wanted to sit at one of these tables. I can sit here, right? Nope. One of these has to be able for me to sit at it, right? No? To sit? Fine, I'll go up to the other place. From every raid. What do you mean from every raid? Oh, the gloves drop from every piece? So I can get gloves every... Only head and boots are locked to 3 or 4. Okay. Well, that's good to know. So next week I finish off head and boots, and I'll get gloves as well from 2 and 1. Alright. A little annoying we're not getting a piece of gear again today, but I'll get the tokens. I did get my sword tokens, so that's good. And I got the pet. And now we just wait. Yeah, so somebody pointed out something interesting. You know, since we're here and everybody who's probably watching is already at this point. The logo for Endwalker isn't the moon. That's the logo for Endwalker. Ultima Thule is on the cover art for this expansion. They had our spaceship coming here in the beginning. That wasn't the moon. That's Ultima Thule. They duped us from the beginning. In fact, can I get that in the background? Am I sitting here? Yeah, there we go. That's a much better shot. Look at that. This was such a good ending to the game as a whole. Like, this is the perfect ending to this story. It wraps up so many things. I know a couple of people who are going through older parts of the game, story-wise, and things, it changes, knowing where everything goes now, changes so much of the early game. Right? Part of me wants to go make an alternate character just to do MSQ again, and just do the whole thing from the beginning. Now, I don't know what class I would be to level all the way up again. I'd probably end up being a black mage again. Just because I know it so well. And its individual story fits so well with stuff that we did in Shadowbringers. So, for minor spoilers for the Realm Reborn Black Mage story quest, you kind of pull your magic from the other shard that the Ascians turned into pure darkness. So that's a thing. The world that the Ascians did, you know how the first is kind of flooded with light? They did that, but with darkness, to a different world, to a different shard. And that's where we get all of our Black Mage powers. So that's a cool little thing that come Shadowbringers is like, oh! Right? It breaks that realm of, oh, that makes that make a whole lot more sense now. And it's stuff like that makes so much more sense when you get to the right part of the story, and you get to find out just why things are the way they are, how things got there. As soon as, like, learning about the whole elemental energy, which canonically gives us a reason for limit break. Like, that is a 100% canon reason why limit break is a thing. Is because of Dynamis. That's limit break. And that's beautiful. I love that a game, the game mechanics are explained in universe. And that is beautiful. Because most games just, yeah, that's game rules, and that's just where they leave it, and we don't do anything else with that. We just leave it at it's game rules. And this game says, nah, we're gonna put that game mechanic into the lore. There's your characters actually are aware of this. They know what limit break is. They understand it. It's not just a game mechanic. It's part of the world. I think if I do the, well, no, I like being a kitty cat. Like, I really want to go play story again, just to play through the story again. I wish you could, can you do the story again if you've completed it? Like, is there a way to just start over if you've already finished it with a character, or do I have to make a new character for that? Because I'd like to have all my stuff and go back through. Like, if I could just do it all again, but as a level... No New Game Plus for Endwalker yet. I mean, how long did it take for Shadowbringers to get New Game Plus? Because, let's be honest, there's a lot of MSQ to go through. It'll take me a while. But that could potentially be a thing we do, where I New Game Plus it. Not for a Realm Reborn? I'm gonna have to look into what New Game Plus is, and how it works. Because if I can New Game Plus and start from effectively level 1, and go back and meet all these characters again, knowing everything, for all expansions except Endwalker. So that includes a Realm Reborn, correct? Just to clarify, because and a Realm Reborn is and also isn't an expansion. in a weird fuzzy land. It's the base game if you joined after it came out, but it's also an expansion if you were here before it happened. Okay, ARR is included, so it's everything but Endwalker. Do we know any timelines for when Shadowbringers got theirs? Like, how far into Shadowbringers was it before we got New Game Plus? Do we have to wait for all the patches, or...? And can I just, like, pause doing that at any point so we can do, like, raids and shit? Like, that's not gonna disrupt my ability to do raids and current content, right? Like, that's just, I now have a quest to go do old stuff with the cutscenes and the stories and all that stuff. Do you get anything for completing New Game Plus? Ah, nice. Does it de-level you? Like, I have so many questions on how that works. I'll have to do more research. If there's like a cheat sheet on how it all functions that you could send me on the Discord, please do, so I can look into potentially doing that as a thing we do. Just play through the story again. That in of itself is so good. You get to keep so we get to go do you have to do all the quests, or is it just like the major story quests? Because honestly, we could bypass some of the bullshit. I assume it's everything. It wouldn't make sense to not be everything. But I again, yeah, all. On one hand, it makes sense. It's probably easier to just make it all. But on the other hand, like, I wouldn't put it past these guys to just be like, no. We're going to skip all the menial tasks along the way. You're just going to get the important shits. You're just going to get the important things. Broken up into sections. Okay. Six parts for ARR. That makes sense. It's a lot of levels to cover. There was a lot of story back then, too. So, that makes sense. Can we get into this dungeon so I can, I can get an item? What did we say we wanted? We wanted boots. God, I hope I get them. Because this queue time is atrocious all of a sudden. I mean, I got a couple of days to come back and get it, so I don't have to do it tonight. If we don't get it in this one, if we don't get the boots tonight, I'll just do this again tomorrow. Like, we have days to get this done. We have the whole weekend, really, to get the boots out of this. So it's not a super big deal. Oh, nice! Yeah, for raids, I've never finished. There's a lot I need to go collect. Like, I've done Shadowbringers, I did the first 4, and then I kind of fell out of the story for a while. It was being slow with the updates, and I didn't have anything I was pushing. By the time, so I joined the game going into Shadowbringers. So by the time I got to this, everybody was already, like, fully geared, and we were waiting on the next one. So I kind of hit... I got there a little late. I wasn't pushing content. I wasn't super on it. And then, yeah, I got Alexander. I finally went and got that. But that's literally the only raids I have. Because I just never got them. I never got around to it. I know there's a Monster Hunter one, there's a Nier Automata one I gotta go collect. There's a bunch of raids I need to go still do. So maybe we'll start doing those soon, and we'll just start collecting them. Going around and getting all the blue quests knocked out that unlock content. Yeah, I think we'll do that. We'll collect all the blue quests first, and get all that done. Get all the content unlocked, and then we'll look at doing New Game Plus, and maybe by then we'll get New Game Plus unlocked by Endwalker by the time we get to it. Because just playing through the whole thing, and I'll make a playlist for that. I'll just do streams where all we're doing is New Game Plus, playing the story from the beginning, nothing skipped, do it all, watch every cutscene, read all the text blocks. Because we're no longer gated on, you know, content at that point. We're here for the story and just the story. And just knowing where it ends brings so much more meaning to all of that early stuff that you didn't think about it back in the day. And honestly, there's a couple of characters I'd like to go revisit because they didn't seem all that important the first time I went through. And they just kept being brought up in Shadowbringers and Endwalker, like Moonbrita. I don't remember her being at all important to anything we did, but she seems really important in the story. So I'd like to go back and play again and see if maybe I just missed stuff with her. Like, maybe I just don't remember stuff with her that she was around for, but she just seemed like a minor character that was present at the Scion's house. And she died. And that's all I got. I'm like, okay. Moonbrita's dead. Along with these, like, 7 other dudes that are in this room. Why do we only care about the one? Like, it just seemed I missed something somewhere for that one. Even with that, though, Urianje's moment with her parents is super well done. Even if I don't have any personal connection to the character that he's talking to them about, the fact that it happened, that he was close with her and all that stuff, that was nice. Also, I'd like to see, you know, Y'shtola without being blind again. I'd like to see her back before she got fucked up with all her adventures. Although you kind of forget she's blind with the amount of shit she can see with the whole Aether vision thing. Although, I distinctly remember somebody saying that her using that power like that was bad, and she shouldn't do it very often, but they kind of forgot about that, I think. That never seems to come up again. Or we just don't care. Come on, guys. Let's get in there. Where is everybody? More people queue up. Let's go. Chop, chop. It's time to do things. "20 minutes we've been sitting here chit-chatting, waiting on this queue. At least it's a nice place to sit. Out on the edge of the universe. Come on, people. Let's go. More tanks and healers queue up. I will be helping this problem myself in a few weeks when Black Mage is done gearing. Week 6, I can start gearing the healer and swapping in. I was gonna say I could probably start gearing the healer now with the tombstones. How many tombstones do I have? 410? I think I can get another item with 410. I could probably start doing that, just getting the healer geared up. Ah, they just pulled a group and I didn't get picked. God damn it. Just watch the tank and healer disappear. Come on, guys, my food buff wore off. I was hoping to save that. Alright, well, my drink ran out, so while we're waiting, I'm gonna run and grab a drink real fast. I'm not even gonna hit the BRB screen. I will be right back. Okay, drink acquired. I'm literally setting the average higher and higher myself right now, sitting in this queue. Alright, we got DPS and healers. Where are the tanks at? Let's go, tanks. Yeah, maybe I'll gear the tank first. I'm torn between healer and tank on who I gear up first. As I love Astro, it's so stressful at times being a healer. Because, you know, if you don't heal fast enough when it's time to heal, you wipe the whole party. And that is incredibly stressful to exist in. Of just knowing that if you don't do your job properly, we're all dead because the tank just died. And the tank's dead, which means the other tank now has to try to grab aggro, and oh yeah, it just gets bad. It's a lot of stress being the healer. And you know, you got players like me in the party who can't avoid damage to save their lives half the damn time. So you gotta heal them, because the Black Mage thought they could finish the spell in time. I give Black Mage a lot of shit for being a floor mage, but I do love Black Mage. I love how a high skill ceiling it is for, like, the exponential curves. I like that it's really easy to learn and really, really hard to do well. Like, you can get into Black Mage and learn the rotation. And we don't have a lot of buttons. Like, look, this is my buttons. Look at that. I don't even fill an entire bar with combat buttons. I don't even use these two buttons very often. Like, most of these buttons don't get pressed. They just sit there. Because this is my AoE stuff. Don't need it. I have so few buttons compared to a lot of other classes. I don't have a combo I have to worry about. I don't have positionals. As a whole, the mechanics of Black Mage are very simple. But we make up for it in movement. And where do I stand? Where's the attack gonna be? How mixing all your stuff together. It's so easy to learn, hard to be good at. And I love that kind of class. And it has explosions, which makes me happy. I like explosions. Eat me some plums. What are we here for again? Boots? It's been like 4 hours. I don't remember what I was here for. Boots, yes. I'm here for boots. We need shoes. Target the boss. I messed something up in there, but it's fine. I probably moved too much during the movement phase of that. Problem with having like 4 hours of downtime between fights. Alright, we're doing what we're supposed to. Hello, thanks for stopping by. Hard to reach out while I'm doing this. I cut that way too close, but we pulled it off. Oh, I got that close. Oh, thank God, everybody's moving. Fuck. Ah! Did I live? No, I did not live. I did not make it. I couldn't see if I was clicking on the people or not. I should have just used the sidebar. Alright, we're back. That was my mess up. I should have pulled better, but I was being bad at the game. Alright, well, I mean... Let's see if I can stay alive this time to actually do something. Nope. Well, I mean, I even used Mana Ward. There's only so much I can do at that point. I'm in a death loop. This ain't even my fault. Like at that point. I messed up once. The other two, I mean, come on now. out, apparently. Thought I was close to a bit. I'll be with you. Thank you. That seems like you fast enough. Well, this one wasn't the greatest. But again, this is a hard fight. This is probably the hardest fight out of all of them. It's a fun fight, though. Mine. Hey, we got him! Woo! Thank you, healers. Doing what you do. Pass on that. I wanted... What did I want again? I already forgot again. Boots. Come on, boots. That was a 25. That's not great. Oh, I got it anyways. All right. Mission accomplished. We got loot from everything. So that's, yeah, all loot received. I've got tokens for next week. We'll get a hat and boots from 3 and 4. We'll get gloves from 1 and 2. And we'll have 3 new gear pieces next week to boost us up. So, let's head back to Charlene. Oh, it's nighttime. Perfect. I love this place at night. I just love the music. It's so good. Alright. Be a nice repair. And I think with that, come over here. We'll switch back to Gunbreaker, because I've been actually we'll go to Astro because I've been helping a friend of mine and he plays a tank, so when he needs help I'm healer. We'll just swap over to healer real fast and sit down here. And yeah, I think that's gonna be all for this for now. I'm gonna go set up for the actual end of the year celebration stuff. And, yeah, there'll be another room up here in just a little bit. We're gonna do some fireworks. Give me maybe like 20-30 minutes, and we'll be into that one. So, yeah. But for now, that's all for this. So, I'll see you guys in just a little bit. Bye.